Paul clearly says throughout Romans and Galatians and elsewhere that we're not saved by works of the law. But what exactly are those works? Now, some people say that Paul only meant ceremonial rituals like physical circumcision, Sabbath keeping, dietary restrictions, or even other traditions of men. But the Bible clearly defines the law as loving God and loving your neighbor. The entire moral code, which includes commandments like don't steal, don't lie, don't commit adultery, as well as all the ceremonial stuff as well. Now, we don't have to speculate on this. You see Paul explicitly define the law for you in Romans 2:20-25, Romans 7:7, where he says that the law points out sin because he wouldn't have known lust unless the law had said thou shalt not covet. And the verse prior, he says he's freed from the law. So what law do you think he has in mind there? Romans 13:8-10, Matthew 22:36-40, and Romans 3:19-23 show you that the law clearly extends beyond just these ceremonial statutes, as it renders the entire world guilty before God. So Romans and Galatians show that it's one unified law, the law, as effectively every modern Bible translation just renders it as the law throughout. Now, sin is breaking God's law, 1 John 3:4, Romans 3. So proposing one must turn from their sins in order to be saved is basically proposing a law adherence salvation. And that's why Paul says that salvation is by faith, not by works, Romans 4:5. To him that worketh not, but believes, his faith is counted for righteousness. Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believes, Romans 10:4. Romans 3:28, we conclude that a man is justified by faith without the deeds of the law. So in summary, faith alone saves. Adding works nullifies your grace, as Romans 11:6 notes. You can't have it by grace and by works at the same time. The two are mutually exclusive. So believe in Christ and you're declared righteous forever. And if you'd like more free grace content or just general Christian content, then please subscribe.